What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here bringing you some more Pokemon Unite gameplay. Still learning about this game. I feel like there are just so many intricacies, and I've been just fairly busy lately with a lot of different personal stuff, so I haven't had too much time to get super in depth with the game, but still every day I'm figuring out more stuff, so let's kind of hop in, play some fun games, and hopefully try out some new Pokemon. So I'm trying to, with everything, try out some new stuff. We did unlock ranked, but I don't want to do ranked quite yet. I think I feel like I still just am not comfortable enough with the game to hop in, especially given the fact that there are so many people at this point who just know the game super well. So hopping into the first game, let's do Slowbro, right? We haven't really done much with Slowbro. We do have held item. Yep, okay, so let's start off with this, right? Slowbro is a pretty good defender from what the notes say, and so what I'm thinking, right, is this is a style we haven't used. We've used Charizard and Garchomp, Zeraora, Ninetales a lot, like things that are very sort of offensive in nature. And so now we're playing around with Slowbro, which is a defender in nature. So hopefully we can try out that style, figure it out together, and just kind of see what that's like, right? Because I'm guessing the main idea is we're using defensive moves to kind of protect our goal as much as possible from the opponent's scoring, and also giving our teammates some advantage when they are in big fights. So rather than trying to go for knockouts, we are probably going to be more focused on assists. But like I said, I don't know super well, so we're kind of figuring this out. We'll probably only play 2 today. I think I just am really behind on just a lot of things. I feel very overwhelmed, and so trying to focus on stuff like that. So we are Slowpoke. I think we should stick around with everyone as much as possible and see where they're trying to go, right? Because we also do have a ranged attack, which is nice, and just being able to quickly try and level up is going to be as useful a thing as needed, as we are just getting a bunch of quick early EXP. We're almost level 2, which is great. We are there now, going for these big hits, and we're also unfortunately not picking up any of the final knockouts, which means that we aren't getting any points that we can score on people, which I think is fine in the long run. Like I said, we are trying to just focus on support and figuring out like what that really entails. I'm trying to just see how we can do with that. Let's try and get some quick points. First score is always great, I think. Like I said, figuring out how to eliminate those slow down zones I think will be really important, as we are seeing our first encounter with a neighboring Slowpoke. Oh god. As we did level up, and so now we can go for a slack off and hopefully just get some recovery as we continue to put pressure onto this Snorlax, and we do manage to pick up the knockout, which is great. We can go for another dunk. Like I said, we want to just try and eliminate these goals as quickly as possible. We also now have Scald, which I think is going to be really crucial because we do have bigger damage in the long run. Oh, that is okay. So that is our Charmander, which is great. We do have our Ninetales. We are seeing... Oh, there is a Snorlax. Nope, come on. Okay, I need to stop looking at those APOM. Yeah, so this is one thing that I've realized is like why these slowdown zones are so effective, because of the fact that we are not in a position to chase after the opponent when they score or try and run away. So what we can do is really create strength in numbers. The bottom. Okay, so the bottom one is we want to do this, just try and get as much damage as we can to pick up the big KO onto the Snorlax and not really let it. Like that's what I'm saying, right? It immediately can run away, and we are not in a position because of the slowdown to do anything about it. So what I want to try and do is we can try and go for a more defensive option of really limiting where they can run to, because now we can keep dunking, and I think, like I said, this is going to be what really helps us. We should try and focus in on some of these combis. That is our guy, and hopefully this right here will give us, yeah, okay, that's great, right? We've now eliminated their zone. I do want to provide backup for this Charmeleon just as we approach, and I do want to also be cognizant of these grass patches, just because of the fact that I've seen a lot of Snorlax that like to hide in there and then like pop out for big surprise knockouts, and it's kind of hard to deal with. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I don't know well enough what these moves do. And once again, we are going for recovery, as we are just trying to deal damage into the Snorlax. We can now go for, oh god, our recovery. Wow, okay, they have great range. And so unfortunately we did get knocked out. I think one thing that's really confusing is Scald, which is the upper trigger, is the bottom icon on the right. So sometimes I'm like hitting the wrong button, and I guess like I do see why it makes sense, but I feel like it can be a little bit tricky at times. So let's try and get rid of this Ivysaur as quickly as possible. No, that auto-targeting system can be a huge pain sometimes. So let's try and get some good damage, get rid of some of these comfy, or not comfy, I don't even know what these things are called. Get rid of this stuff just so we can get some points. Oh god, that Solar Beam is definitely come on. Come on, come on, come on. No. Oh god, we're gonna die. Yeah, we unfortunately, I felt like that was definitely a tricky spot to be in, especially because we didn't really have our teammates in the best position. And I feel like I still am getting confused by what button is what. So okay, yeah, it is what I thought. I think you can charge up. And also I feel like I'm moving faster as a result of having the button pressed down. And so we also now have the huge advantage that we are in our zone. So I feel like that's why they're running away, right? Because we can now, we can always retreat back and then recover pretty steadily. And then that's what's causing them to run away. As we do see them just like, yeah, do that, we can then pop back and then put on pressure with Scald as they do run away. Just try and launch some attacks, but we don't have, unfortunately, the range to really put on pressure that way. Try and just get some big, quick knockouts over here. Because, like I said, I think what will be really helpful is if we can eliminate a lot of their bases. So that way we have the huge speed advantage throughout the whole field. And we can really use our position in a more offensive route. We are running a little bit low. Would prefer to get some recovery. And then I think go back, put some more pressure on. But overall, I'm pretty happy with our position with Slowbro. I think maybe it's just like the way the game is working out, but I do really like this defensive option more than... Oh god, we unfortunately walked right into that Snorlax. Let's try and get some recovery and amnesia boost. We want to try... Yeah, we gotta... Oh god, we're dealing with long range over here. Want to get over to the base. Try and quickly get... Oh, yeah. Oh, God. We want to quickly go back. Recover. Nope. We want to... Come on. Why can't I fire attacks at this Snorlax? Okay, I don't know why I'm not able to use my standard A attack. But... Do I have to hold it? Interesting. Okay, so that's us. I do need to recover a little bit. Like I said, that was a pretty intense but slow firefight. Looks like... Oh, it's just the Rotom. Yeah. So let's try and get the knockout here. We do have some points, and we do have the boost right now. So we want to hopefully capitalize on that and get some big dunks onto our opponents. Oh god. Nope, we are definitely about to die. Run away. Nope, no, 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 no. Okay, so we did manage to come out of that on top, and we do have just a ton of points available. So hopefully we can get the score real quick. Their Venusaur is not approaching, and boom, we managed to pull that off, getting a huge amount of points, 66, right? Let's try and get some damage onto this Lucario, okay, so the game is done. It looks like, yeah, we managed to win this one, and let's see how we did with a more defensive character, because like I said, I've never really been the defensive player. I've always kind of used the more balanced and offensive characters, and I mean, we did pretty well, right? We tied for second. Although we only got 1 knockout, we did get 5 assists and a pretty decent score. So I'm fairly happy with how that went. We unfortunately did not get any medals or trophies or whatever. I'm not really sure how that works. And like I said, let's play one more. Try out a new character that we haven't used before. Try exchanging energy. Good work so far. You can convert into rewards. Let's see how much energy you have right now. It looks like you've got enough to exchange for 1. Okay, so I don't actually know how this works. I think this is like a random loot pass. I know that people have been talking about how this game has like pay-to-win elements, and maybe this is it. Yeah, so we don't have enough. Let's just try and play one more. Go back to kind of the standard battles. I do want to keep doing standard until I feel really comfortable with this, and then hopefully try ranked. I also do ideally want to have other people to play ranked with. I think trying to solo it can be very difficult, especially because like you're at that point relying on a team, and you kind of don't know how everything is going to work out. So having people that you know and trust, I think, will be really important. But let's try and use someone fun, like a different character we haven't really played with, and hopefully we can kind of keep the streak going. I don't think we actually got everyone ready, so it like reset the lobby. Like I said, I straight up don't know anything about how this works, and yeah, it looks like there's one person that isn't ready, and I don't know. Hopefully they get ready and it's not just like, okay, good. We are gonna start off. We haven't tried Jigglypuff or Wigglytuff yet. Let's try, let's play one more with Venusaur. Ooh, we have the fun costume. I want to use this because it looks like a blast. We now have a more offensive thing with Venusaur. I know. Swap. Do we have? Basically. So let's try equipping the muscle band just to see. Did we not equip it right? It's very possible. No, it looks like we... Oh, because it's our held item, not our battle item. Okay, so we have the muscle band, and that should increase our damage output, and let's kind of see how that works out. And I think, like, over time, I'll hopefully be freer, like, next week, and then I can really focus on learning about how this game, like, really functions, because I think there is a lot of depth. And I think one thing that's really great about this is you have a lot of Pokemon players who are playing this that have never played this type of game, myself included. And so there's a lot of steps that have been given to like really help acclimate players like us, but it also is, from what I've seen, fairly sophisticated. And so like exploring the intricacies of those two, of like how it's sophisticated versus how it's simple, I think that's going to be really cool. I also am really glad that we have this Venusaur costume. I think it's really... I love the costumes on this, and like the pirate Cinderace and just all the silly stuff that they've done to really like separate this as a unique experience. So yeah, I think we want to just kind of get as much experience as possible. I do want to like learn a lot of the terminology of like what does it mean to jungle, and like what kind of things work best. And I think what's really great now is the fact that there's this big group of us just like pressing forward, and hopefully if we stick together, Ninetales, we can, because yeah, we're seeing an opposing Bulbasaur come out of note like right there. Here's an Absol. And so now we're in this dangerous position, right? Because we are at their goal, and they have the immediate option of just going for recovery versus us not having that. And so they can, like, as we can see, my health is going down, putting on just like a ton of pressure right now, and I unfortunately am forced to retreat because I can't. If I stay there, I'm just gonna get knocked out. And so I want to try and grab these citrus berries. Hopefully we put on enough pressure, but it looks like no, that they are coming towards us. We are seeing Snorlax go for recovery as we can try and sneak out, hopefully at least knock out this Bulbasaur. Looks like we don't get the knockout on... Oh, it looks like we... Oh, no. They knocked us out, but we did set up the assist for Snorlax, and I think that is pretty good. Getting the assist early is always nice. We are already level 4, and I think, like I said, what's going to be important is trying to get to Venusaur as soon as possible. So let's try and quickly step away from our regularly scheduled program in order just to get some experience, right? We're also trying to get as many of these Pokeballs as possible just to get points. We are seeing that their Ivysaur show up out of nowhere, and now, yeah, we are back towards their base, and it's a really tricky spot because you can just go for the level ups, and we can't really do anything about it. We can force you out, which is kind of what we're doing, as we do get to evolve into Ivysaur. And now we have this huge advantage over their Bulbasaur that we are doing more damage. They did manage to pick up the KO using us as a knockout, but hopefully we can set up for our Ninetales teammate to pick up the KO. And so I want to try Sludge Bomb. I think it will be kind of a more interesting option over another Grass Attack. I don't know if things like super effective matter in this game, but definitely worth trying. We do have Ninetales with us, so we do have two really strong attackers overall, as we are seeing another case of like them, yeah, because they're spamming into our base, or they're defending this like really well and creating it so we can't really attack them and win because they can recover constantly. And so what we have to do is we can either, we're seeing, okay, so you're going for the Corphish. There's a bunch of experience. It looks like something got knocked out here. We do get a speed boost. Yeah, I think, oh, okay, so they are over there. There's their Ivysaur. I want to try and go for some of the lower sort of goals, just with the hope that we can score, as we are seeing a Pikachu over here, as well as looks like something else on their team, trying to put some more pressure, but it is unfortunately a speed zone, and we luckily managed to get the huge dunk onto them before they are able to arrive. I was gonna say I'm definitely about to get KO'd, but I managed to put up a lot of points, and so that's getting us significantly closer to getting rid of that goal zone. And so now it looks like the main sort of focus is on this lower path, as they did unfortunately pick up a knockout there. And so what we want to do is, I'm kind of fine to hang out in the lower part. Let's add Solar Beam. Yeah, from what I've seen, Solar Beam is a really nasty move, just being able to have this huge burst of damage, and you can just like snipe targets. It looks like we did miss that Pikachu, unfortunately, so I do want to go for a good cooldown before trying again and seeing... Oh, let's try and... Yeah. Let's try and knock out this Dreadnought. From what I've seen, it is a really good source of experience. We are unfortunately running low on health, and very much are relying on our Ninetales friend to help us. But, oh wow, this thing has so much health. I don't even know... Wow. Okay, I need a berry. Please don't die on me. Oh no. Oh, it's one hit away. Come on. That's so frustrating. I was so close to getting the Dreadnought, and I just, yeah, as I'm respawning, I watch it just recover all of the damage I just did to it. And so we're seeing the Absol and the Venusaur, and I am alone right now. So not really wanting to engage directly. We are seeing, yeah, we're seeing a double, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that taking advantage of the fact that we have the recovery, we can kind of beat them here as we do. Yeah, we do manage to chase them away. I don't think that that's going to be super, super relevant because they can just keep coming forward. Lucario, yeah, because we're trying to snipe them with Solar Beam as they try and snipe us. And when it's 1-on-3, oh god, it is 1-on-4. There is no way I was gonna win that double up or that quadruple up, as they unfortunately managed to destroy our goal, as our entire team looks like is on the southern point fighting that Dreadnought. So I'm going to try and go there. I'm going to try and utilize the map a lot more effectively and see, hey, what are my teammates doing? Because I think that that's definitely going to be important to contribute to like the overall success of our team. We are seeing an attack on Dreadnought, and so we do get a big Solar Beam onto it, as we are going to be able to use just a lot of our pure damage output, hopefully. And so we are getting another Solar Beam off. It looks like everyone left me, but we should be able to knock out this Dreadnought, right? Nice. We got the shield, and that managed to level me up. And so what I'm hoping to do is to really utilize that to get a big score right now. We are seeing their Lucario go for big damage. They did manage to pick up the knockout. Oh god. Come on, run away. I gotta go recover a lot, which is really unfortunate, I think, given the fact that our Snorlax is kind of alone, but I am so low right now. Oh, don't go. Nope, we want to avoid everything as we go hide in our goal. That is our teammate. Yeah, so we did manage to knock out the Dreadnought, and we do have our trigger move, which I'm hoping that if we end up in a similar situation, we can use that. But what I really want to do is try and get the points that I have, and it looks like no one is down south, and so trying to utilize that to get some big points on the board, I think will really kind of help us. So let's try and, yeah, especially given the fact that there's 46 and we just got 34 and managed to completely get rid of their goal. And it looks like now people are going towards the middle. Now I want to keep Solar Beam. Yeah, this is one of the things. I feel like your movement's so slow that a lot of the time I'm just like, I don't know, like, if I can make it to where I want to be when I want to be there, right? Because everyone's in the middle, and there's just so much awkward downtime as I'm, like, trying to approach this firefight. Oh, there's a Zapdos. I don't know what the Zapdos does. We are seeing a Mr. Mime and a Pikachu. That is, we're all in this together. And unfortunately, I ended up getting knocked out. Let's quickly see. Zapdos did some damage to me. It was mostly from that Pikachu, which is shocking. I actually did not expect that to be there. And I think looking at the time for respawn and the time left on the clock, probably going to be our last respawn. We're not going to really be able to do much. Maybe we can try and get back to the area as quickly as we can. I did forget we have that Z-trigger attack, and I think that really would have been beneficial. And so we can hopefully just try and quickly go. Oh, it looks like, oh, Zapdos is gone, which is unfortunate, yeah, because now we're just going to finish. But hey, we can finish with at least a big hit onto this Crawdon for what that's worth, as time is going to wrap up. It looks like we probably are not going to, yeah, I was going to say we definitely aren't winning this one. Can't win them all, but looking at the score, hopefully we did better than last time. I know that last time, I think in our Zera Aura game, we really didn't do that well. And yeah, I mean, 52 versus 57, we only did get 1 knockout and 3 assists, but it looks like we were able to really like do, I think, a good amount overall. But yeah, I mean, we got defeated. Unfortunately, we did get a little medal, which I think is always nice, always something to strive for as we're getting close to leveling up. But yeah, like I said, only have time for 2. Unfortunately, it does really hurt my hands. I have really bad tendonitis, so I can't play too much. But I hope people enjoyed. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.